Hello, everyone. I'm Corey Adkins, and I'm the acting co-chair of the Coordination Working Group. I just wanted to give you a little more information about the work that I'm doing and announce some moves we're making around it. So if you're not familiar with me, I was the co-chair of the Ziji Collective Global Council with Bruno Jimenez until we dissolved that group just right around the Berlin Summit. Previously, the chairs have been the ones who are really doing a lot of the work to keep Ziji running between the summits, with some notable exceptions, including the communications team. And in that, endless thanks are really due to the previous chairs, Alex Van Gils and Alex Milsom. If it weren't for them, ZG would not exist. So the new model that we've organized ZG around, which you may or may not have heard of, is this model built around working groups, which organize and collaborate around particular issues that people find interesting and want to really work on. These working groups meet together individually, and then they also meet regularly in weekly open calls. And we also make all of our decisions via Lumia, which is a web voting platform. This new model we're really proud of, and I think it's still brought in a lot of new people into ZG who are helping us run this thing. And it also opens it up so that anyone can join and know what's going on and also pursue projects that they care about. The coordination working group is the one that's formed around the work that we as co-chairs were previously doing, which I describe as connecting what's happening in the different areas of ZG, being aware of what's happening in the whole ZG verse, and taking on work where it's needed to help support what's going on in ZG Collective, and also help work towards a vision of what is needed for the development of ZG Collective. It's something akin to a leadership group, except for in this case, it's not really making decisions. That's you guys who are making decisions. So since this group was formed, we've added quite a few people besides Bruno and myself that we're happy to have on board, including Fred Meyer, Monica Kraus, Lou Watkins, Alex Van Gils, Leah Duggan, Angela Valencia, Daniel Livlara, Andres Leslie Lira, and there's also others who'll be joining in soon. It's also worth saying that if this kind of work interests you, we'd love to have you on board, and we're looking for more collaborators. Please just contact me, or you can also join our Slack channel, Coordination, where we do our work. Our meetings are also open to anyone, and if you see a topic that interests you, you can join in. So even though we have this great group of people, I found that there's still a need for someone or some people to be point people to really organize things and take on tasks when they need to fall to somebody. So since the dissolution of the council, I've been working as acting co-chair of the coordination working group and performing the duties until we kind of solidify how we want to handle this. Since then, Bruno has decided to step down as acting co-chair, and I'd also like to recognize him here and thank him for all the work he's done for ZG Collective. He was really instrumental in putting together the Mexico Summit, which for those of you who were there was a fantastic event. And our second summit, which really kind of helped carry things forward. I'm excited to see the work he's going to engage in soon, including capturing the stories and histories that make up what we call ZG Collective, and also doing more work to make things accessible in Spanish. So for now, that's left me alone in this role of chair. And I'm happy to be doing this work, but it is a lot of work. And I've been realizing lately that I need help in doing it. I'm also recognizing that my time in this role is winding down, and I'm intending to step down by or around the next summit in Nashville in November this year. So there's a few things I have to announce around this. First off, the coordination working group has decided that we'd really like to open up the process of seating these roles in a permanent basis and take the time that's necessary to do it well. We're hoping to seat 2 people, one for a 1-year commitment and one for a 2-year commitment at the next summit, and planning on adopting a model of alternating 2-year terms. So there will always be one outgoing co-chair and one incoming co-chair, with the outgoing co-chair training the incoming one. We're hoping with these new people to really get some fresh points of view, including bringing in people of diverse backgrounds who really represent what ZG is on a global level. We want to really break the mold with this. So please think about whether this work might interest you and whether you know someone who might bring skill sets to this project that you could recommend. You'll be seeing more announcements about this soon, but this will likely include an application process and lots of open discussion and collaboration, including culminating in a decision in Lumio and hopefully having these people seated by the summit. In the meantime, I'll be serving as the acting co-chair to keep the work going. And Fred Meyer has stepped up to serve alongside me in this. So in this, I want to really recognize up front the dynamic of white male leadership that has sometimes perpetuated itself in Ziji Collective, coming from our outside culture, and how this current arrangement does in some ways continue this. I think the fact that the dominant voices in Ziji are often white males shows the work that we need to do both personally and as an organization. I can say that we really made a wholehearted attempt to identify folks who broke the molds to fill into this role. But the need in this role of having someone step in soon meant we needed to find someone who could really take on the work right away. And that meant understanding and being engaged already with the work of Ziji Collective. There were a few people who identified who really fit that mold, but unfortunately they were not able to really join in and take this commitment on because of their life commitments and their commitments to Ziji elsewhere. I have to say I'm really proud of the efforts we're doing to shift this culture in Ziji. We have the Unlearning Patriarchy group, which is really fantastic, and then there's also been discussions around a diversity training, and also our mission statement, which I think we can be really proud of, which captures our commitment to really making change on this, both internally and in Shambhala and in the world. We have, I think that these efforts are really going to help contribute to creating something different by the time we get to the summit, and I think that the co-chairs we see will really reflect that. In the meantime, I'm confident that Fred is going to provide a lot for Ziji Collective. He has a lot of experience with our inner workings, and he has a lot of time and passion to devote to connecting us all in the global community. I think he really has made it his mission to help reach ground and find what we need and how we can help all of you who are involved with Ziji. I'd really like to welcome Fred, and I'm appreciative of his willingness to step in and help. I'm grateful also to have the opportunity to serve Ziji in this way. The past year or so that I've been working on this, I've learned an incredible amount, and I'm sure both of us are going to learn a lot for next year as well. So we'd love to hear from all of you if you have further questions about this, or if you're interested in collaborating with us on this coordination working group. So you can reach me by email, or you can join us on our Slack channel. See you at the weekly calls.